Alright guys, we made it. It's time for your feature act of the night. You ready for your feature act of the night? Yeah. This woman is awesome. She just celebrated her 1 year in stand-up comedy, and she's already just tearing it up. Guys, you gotta love her. Give it up for Simone Holder, everybody.
Hi everyone. Thank you for coming out. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
You guys got picked on a lot. I'm not going to pick on you. Maybe, but. So, how many of you felt judged during quarantine because you weren't learning Mandarin or, exercising 6-7 hours a day? Yeah, me too. I felt judged. But the thing is, I wanted to make the most of all that time too. But I wanted to learn something that would give me a competitive edge for when we were allowed to go out, get naked, and get our fuck on again. So one of the things I tried to learn was how to squirt. It did not go well. It is not easy. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. There's a lot of friction required and way too much concentration that I don't have. So I gave that up fairly quickly. The next thing I wanted to learn was how to sext. So I signed up for a service called Slutbot. It's real. It's real. I can give you the number if you want. And so what Slutbot is a virtual service that teaches you how to sex. And I should have signed up to get text from a female bot so that I could learn what to text, but I didn't. So now I'm getting gross aggressive text from a male bot. And I don't know how to change the settings, so I've been ghosting the bot. But the bot is really aggressive and creepy like a real man. And the algorithm for this bot is so accurate, it sent me a dick pic. Have you ever seen bot dick? It is horrifying. It's metal, it's telescopic, it's got these weird ball-bearing things on it. Horrifying. So I'm divorced, and when I was married, I was very unhappy, and I felt trapped. And so of course my mindset was, he must die. Had I gone through with it, had I followed through, I'd be out by now. I don't like to date, I should say. I don't like dating. Because I never feel like I'm being courted. It feels like I'm being lured. And I don't like using the apps or online. Because I'm from the generation that you don't meet people that you find on the internet. So I carry that with me. And every time that I've created an online profile, it's because I had an uncharacteristic flash of optimism or a stroke. Because this cannot be contained or explained in an online profile. This needs to be experienced in person. And people are still encouraging me to go online, knowing how much I hate it. They're like, you never know. It's true, you never know. I could meet the love of my life or my killer online. And the thing is, my love life has been so dead lately, I don't even care if you're a killer at this point. Just don't waste my time. Either kill me, get in here, or get the fuck out. So my last relationship ended about 2 years ago, and I've been not in a rush, I've been kind of reluctant to get into another one, but in the last 2 years I've learned a lot about myself and about the things that went wrong in my relationship. And one of the things that I discovered is that my primary love language is quality time. His was manipulation. And once he said to me, I know a place, and then proceeded to take me for granted into the lowest point of my life. So, I'm glad that's over. I went on a date with a Wiccan, and he was offended that I asked if he was a wizard or a warlock. Apparently apparently those are slurs in the Wiccan world. I didn't know. And the reason I found this out is he was like, what if I asked you if you were colored? And I was like, whoa, it's not the same thing, dude. You know, it's not the same thing. I should have left at I'm a Wiccan, but I didn't because I wanted to hear about the magic spells and the witchcraft and everything. Fascinating, by the way, fascinating. He was not. Because the nicest thing I can say about him is that he's a Wiccan, you know. But people have told me, you guys have probably heard this too, where it's like, oh, if you're not looking, you know, when you least expect it, you know, you'll find love or you'll meet someone. And yeah, that's true. But my concern is that I'd probably kill him for taking so long to find me. You know? Yeah, I just yell at him then, like, throat punch or something. But I think we should look at our relationships like working out at the gym. What I mean by that is, you know, if you leave one piece of equipment to go to another piece of equipment, like, don't get all mad or butthurt or bent out of shape when you decide to come back and there's someone else on the piece of equipment that you left because you didn't appreciate what you had when you had it. Also, when you finish, wipe off your equipment. I don't think there's ever a good time to spring a kink on someone. That's a smooth segue right there. You know, because I don't want anyone to spring a kink on me. Mainly because I'm worried that I'm the kink, because it's happened. I've always wanted to be slapped around during sex by a beautiful black woman. Good for you, Kyle. The thing is, I can't even slap Kyle because I'll be fulfilling his fetish. So I have no choice but to punch him in the dick instead. You know? Well, ladies, we've all dealt with a Kyle at some point in our lives, eh? We have. Uses magnums. Doesn't need to. You know. I don't have any kinks myself, unless fucking younger white men is a kink. I once ate a man's cookie for the sake of our relationship. You guys thought I was going to say his ass. Yeah, I can tell by how you're laughing, yeah. His ass would have tasted better. Actually, I had to eat his ass to get the taste of his cooking anymore. It's disgusting. I should have said something because I just let him believe that I liked his cooking when I didn't. And I felt bad for the women who came after me, if they came at all. Doubtful. I didn't hear that from me though, because they had to deal with that shit and his cooking. The most awkward part about having this post-baby body is the fact that I haven't had any babies. And I feel like I haven't earned it. You know? And I'm on the fat spectrum. And whenever I say I'm fat, there's always somebody that goes, no, don't say that. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. And I'm like, bitch, I know. I said I was fat, not ugly. I do have a medical condition, though. It's called, bitch, put that burger down. You know? But my weight's really not an issue unless I'm sitting on your face. And if you die, you die. One of my biggest fears is of being kidnapped. I don't want to be kidnapped. Well, nobody wants to be kidnapped, but I don't want to be kidnapped. And not for the obvious reasons like, ooh, will the kidnappers kill me? Or, ooh, will they have Wi-Fi? You know, my concern is the missing poster. You know, because are they going to use the professional LinkedIn profile picture on that missing thing? Because you know that's going to be distributed everywhere. Or are they going to, you know, dig up that hot mess photo from that one time in Cozumel where I had too many tequila shots and I bit that guy on the nipple. You know, I'm afraid that's the one they're going to use. You know, and for the love of God and all things holy, put my goal weight on that poster. You know? Like, if it takes a little longer to find me, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know, because after a couple of days on the keto kidnap torture diet, I would have shed a few pounds for sure. And who knows what I'm gonna look like after a few weeks of being trafficked. So, cool weight, please. But mark my words, if my actual weight is on that poster, God help you. I will escape just to kill you. That's my time, thank you.
One more time for Simone Holder, everybody. Guys, that's been our show. Did you have a good time today,